I'd like to call to order the Utility Service Board for the City of Lawrence on this 14th day of July 2020. Dale Teacup and I, Stephen Hall, are here in person. Tracy Boyd, Dave Parnell, and Terry Jingles are all present by telephone. So we do have all members present. We do have a quorum. First order of business would be the reading of the provision regarding the public meeting.
The public is invited to attend. The Utility Service Board may impose reasonable restrictions on the number of attendees to control audience density in consideration of the existing COVID-19 national emergency. The public may participate remotely by dialing 463-777-8704 and entering the following participation code, 997479.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Our first order of business will be the minutes of the regular meeting held on June 23, 2020. Those minutes were sent out to the members for their review by email. I would entertain a motion that those minutes be approved.
Dave Parnell, so moved.
Tracy Boyd, second.
Been moved and seconded. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? If not, we'll poll the members. Approval by saying aye. Dale Teacup.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Aye.
Dave Parnell.
Aye.
And Terry Jingles.
Terry?
Are you there, Terry?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. And
Can you hear me?
Yes.
And I vote aye as well, so the minutes are approved. Next order of business would be the payment of claims. The claims were sent to you for review by email. I would entertain a motion that we approve the payment of the claims.
I so move. Dale.
It's been
Second,
moved.
Dave Parnell.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded. Are there any questions regarding any of the claims? Any discussion? If not, we will vote. Dale Teacup.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Aye.
Dave Parnell.
Aye.
And Terry Jingles.
Aye.
And I vote aye as well. The payment of the claims are approved. Next order of business will be the report of our utility superintendent.
Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to basically state that our utility business is moving along well. We have no major issues or problems to report. No, we've got a pretty heavy agenda tonight, so I'm just going to say business as usual. No problems or issues. So if we want to move right into taking care of business, I'll be happy to do so.
Okay. Any questions for Scott? If not, we will move forward. Unfinished business, we do not have any unfinished business on the agenda. Under new business, item number 1, approval of SRF disbursement form number 91 to Wessler Engineering for $2,057. I will entertain a motion that we approve that.
It's Dale. I'll move. We approve it.
Is there a second?
Dave Parnell, second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion regarding this item? If not, we'll poll the delegation. Dale Teacup.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Aye.
Dave Parnell.
Aye.
Terry Jingles.
Aye.
I vote aye as well, so that is approved. The next item on our, under our new business would be approval of internet service lines at water treatment plants. Entertain a motion that we approve that.
Ray Parnell, so moved.
Or a second?
Tracy Boyd, second.
And moved and seconded. We'll ask for Scott to speak to that.
Sure. This is a service order to install the service lines we need for our, as part of our overall SCADA improvements at the water treatment plants, and eventually will be rolled out to other water facilities. And we want to get this in place. As you can see, we looked with Crown Castle and also Comcast, the two big players here, and Crown Castle was clearly more economical for us. And so we're recommending that we do this, get this order in place so that we can lock them in, and then as our phase 2 projects progress, then we can, this will merge into that overall project.
Okay. Are there any questions or discussion regarding this item?
Yeah, I had a quick question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything different about this internet service line that we are going to get that we didn't have before, or upgrade, or what?
This is a lines that connections we need for an intranet. So this is our plants can talk to each other, and so it's actually in terms of financial impact, it's actually costing us less, and we are getting the same or better service. It's actually because of the fact that it's not actually going to be on the internet. It gives us an added degree of cyber security as well.
Okay.
Okay, I was just wondering what was different.
The big difference, Terry, is that this is an intranet, not an internet. So it's a standalone system that allows our water facilities. It's still a SCADA system, but our facilities will be linked together, but they will not be on the internet. So the cybersecurity is a lot greater. Plus, again, we're saving a considerable amount of money over the competitor.
Okay, I was just looking at it, and it does say internet. You said it's intra. Okay.
Yeah, so under our agenda, it reads approval of internet service. But that would be technically an intranet?
Intranet, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a difference. The way I understand intra, it means internal.
It's internal, yeah.
This is Dale. I think that's important. That we keep it internal. That cybersecurity issue could be.
Maybe we can amend the
Could be an issue.
agenda to say intranet.
I'll make a note in the minutes.
Okay, yes, we'll make a notation to change that in the records to read intra instead of internet. Any further questions or discussion? If not, I'll poll the members. Dale Teakamp.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Tracy?
Tracy.
Aye, you guys can't hear me?
No.
Aye.
Okay, Dave Parnell
Aye.
and Terry Jingles.
Aye.
And I vote aye as well, so that is unanimously approved. The third item under our agenda is the notice of award for the Water System Improvements Phase 2 project. Entertain a motion that we approve that.
I'd so move.
Dave Parnell, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded Any discussion regarding that item? I believe you all had a chance to review that. So, no discussion. We'll poll the members. Dale Teacup.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Aye.
Dave Parnell.
Aye.
Terry Jingles.
Aye.
I vote aye as well, so that is approved. Item number 4, approval of resolution number 3, 2020, ratifying actions taken by the President of the USB during the public health emergency. So there was a list of things that were sent out that I approved in the absence of being able to have a meeting. So I would entertain a motion that we approve that.
This Dale, I'd move we approve it.
Is there a
Parnell, second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion regarding that item? If not, we'll poll the members. Dale Teacup.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Aye.
Dave Parnell.
Aye.
Terry Jingles.
Aye.
And I will abstain on that since it deals with actions that I took. All right. Item number 5, approval of the master government lease agreement for utility fleet. Entertain a motion that we approve that.
So moved, Dave Parnell.
Moved, and is there a second?
Tracy Boyd, second.
Been moved and seconded. We do have Jason Fenwick here to explain this to us.
Sure. So this is a master lease that the city entered into with the Regions Financial back in 2016, and so we have been utilizing this for larger capital and equipment purchases. So the master lease that we're asking for approval, upon approval, would then allow the utility to utilize this facility as well for larger capital purchases, which is related to then the next item on the agenda. So by approving this one, it would allow the utility today and in the future, if we have some large capital purchases, that we could utilize the lease line to then borrow over a period of time to then make this larger capital purchase.
Okay. We good? Are there any questions?
Everything Jason's saying.
Okay, Tracy, go ahead.
I wasn't able to make out everything Jason was saying. He's trying to state it for some reason.
Okay. He'll repeat some of that.
So this master lease facility we entered into with Regions Financial in 2016, and we have been using this on the city side for larger capital purchases. So the master lease we have in place, and then each time we utilize it, there is a separate schedule for each capital purchase. And what has allowed us to do is, as an example, on the city side, we've been able to purchase 10 to 15 police cars at a time, which can, total up to $500,000. We will have a separate schedule under that master lease that we would use for the police vehicles only. And then we pay that, in this case, off over a 5-year period. So it's akin to actually taking out a loan to make the purchase. And so this master facility, if approved tonight, would then allow the utility to do the same thing for larger capital purchases. Each time we would utilize that, we would then have a separate draw schedule, which we would then ask the USB for approval on that as well, which is the next item on the agenda. So hopefully that makes sense.
Okay. Does that answer everything for you, Tracy, and everyone else?
Yeah.
I have a question, but more of a comment than a question. Jason, is there a length on this agreement, this lease agreement? Is there a length to it?
I couldn't.
Rent?
Length.
Under the master lease, no, but each time we would utilize it, we will have a separate schedule, which will then have a maximum maturity on that. So as an example, the next item on the agenda has a 5-year maturity. So each time we utilize it, that specific schedule will have a specific interest rate and length of time to repay that particular loan. But the master lease does not.
Okay. So rather than going out and negotiating each item individually, we have a master lease, and you can go and draw against that.
I would akin the master lease is like having a line of credit, and then each time we utilize it, we do bring a separate draw schedule. And to your point, so instead of having to negotiate every single time we want to utilize it, we've gotten the credit approval in place with the master lease. And then when we do want to utilize it, we would then have a separate financing schedule each time, whether again be a piece of utility equipment, police cars, fire trucks, you name it.
Okay.
And each one of those are their own loan with their own repayment source. So if we utilize this for the utility, only utility funds are being used to repay the utility schedule. City funds are being utilized to repay the city schedules.
Okay. All right. Any further questions? If not, we will go ahead and vote. I'll poll the members. Dale Teacup,
Aye.
Tracy Boyd,
Aye.
Dave Parnell,
Aye.
Terry Jingles.
Aye.
I vote aye as well, so that is approved. And that takes us into item number 6 under our agenda, approval of the lease schedule for the 2020 Ford F-550 service truck with crane. So I would entertain a motion that we approve that.
Mr. Chairman, Dave Parnell, I make a motion.
Okay, it's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Terry Jingles, thank you. Are there any questions about this? I suppose the question is, what is the cost of this vehicle?
Yes.
The cost is $112,000, and so we intend to utilize the lease line to purchase that. And so the terms of this schedule would be, the loan would be repaid over 5 years. Given the lower level of interest rates today, the interest rate would be 1.83%. The service truck itself was approved by the board when the 5-year capital plan was presented with the budget last fall. So this fits in line with a 5-year kind of vehicle replacement plan. And kind of my intent was I'll call it the normal day-to-day trucks. We typically have been purchasing them outright, but the more expensive, heavier equipment items, I'd prefer to utilize the lease line to smooth out those payments over a longer period of time and preserve more capital to be able to then put back into infrastructure with water mains, sewer mains, et cetera.
Okay. Are there any further?
I have a question. Is this the only truck that we have with the crane? If you said that, I apologize, because I don't have the question.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Okay. Any further questions or comments? If not, I will poll the members. Dale Teacup,
Aye.
Tracy Boyd,
Aye.
Dave Parnell,
Aye.
Terry Jingles,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well, so that is unanimously approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next item on the agenda would be account adjustments, and we have several, and I will read them off, and then if there's any one of them that needs to be pulled out separately, we can do that. Otherwise, we'll make a blanket motion regarding these matters. 10734 Timber Oak Circle requesting a sanitary sewer adjustment for $258.17 due to a service line leak. Item number 2, 12744 Castella Place requesting a sanitary sewer adjustment for $814.73 due to a service line leak. Item number 3, 5910 Draycott Drive requesting a sanitary sewer adjustment for $780.82 due to a service line leak. Item number 4, 5404 Wilder Way requesting a sanitary sewer adjustment for $773 due to a slab leak. Item number 5, 5954 Honeywell Drive requesting a sanitary sewer adjustment for $558.91 due to a service line leak. Item number 6, 6107 Bannister Court requesting a sanitary sewer adjustment for $804.08 due to a service line leak. And the final one, number 7, 7923 Arvada Place requesting a sanitary sewer adjustment for $816.23 due to a service line leak. Unless one of the members requested that the item be handled, one of these items be handled separately, I will entertain a motion that we approve these 7 items for motion for approval.
Mr. Dale, I move approval.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Dave Parnell, second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, I will poll the members. Dale Teacup.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Aye.
Dave Parnell.
Aye.
Terry Jingles.
Aye.
I vote aye as well. So those are all approved. Remonstration of ratepayer dispute regarding disconnect notice. We do not have anyone here for that tonight, and we do not have anyone present for citizens' comments.
President, this is Dale. I move we adjourn.
It's been moved that we adjourn. Is there a second?
Dave Parnell, second.
Okay. Dale Teacup.
Aye.
Tracy Boyd.
Aye.
Dave Parnell.
Aye.
Terry Jingles.
Aye.
I vote aye as well. We are adjourned. Thank you all for participating.
Thank you all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Aye.
All right.
Good night.